Hey, good morning. It's Monday, July 26th. Thanks so much for being here this morning. As you know, on Mondays, we typically try and talk about worldview, and it just happens to coincide with the chapter of my book coming up. I'm almost done talking through it, but an everyday talk. And this is everyday talk about music. And music is a part of our life. One reason it's a part of our life is because music is something that has existed before the world began, because it's a part of heaven. We read in Revelation chapter 5 a song that is sung. John sees a lamb and he sees a scroll. He said he came down and he took the scroll from the right hand of him who sat on the throne. And when he had taken it, the four living creatures and the 24 elders fell down before the Lamb. Each had a harp, and they were holding golden bowls full of incense, which are the prayers of the saints. And they sang a new song. This is the point I'm making. In heaven, which exists with God. This is going on before the world started, and after the world will end, there's music. So they sang a new song, and the song is, "You are worthy to take the scroll, to open the seals, because you were slain with the blood you purchased for the men of God, from every tribe, language, and people and nation. And you made them to be a kingdom and priests to serve our God, and they will reign forever on the earth." This gives us a perspective of the importance of music, to praise the righteousness of God. Music is something that is designed to enhance relationship. Just as we saw here, our relationship with God is enhanced and enriched by the words and the music that's playing. I can't even imagine what that must sound like. You know, to those of you who have two ears functioning, I was just born with just one that functions. So those of you that are blessed to hear stereo, I can't even imagine what a beautiful thing that must be, just to hear things coming from, a stereophonic thing. But I'm blown away by the music that I do hear. Well, can you imagine what that music is like in heaven? Perfection, the glorious sounds that are there. It's enhancing the wonder of God. But when it comes to earth with us, like so many of God's blessings, if we don't use it for what God intended, music becomes something which is a force that can be very destructive or seductive, or cause us to get lost in thought that doesn't honor God. Music is designed by God to build a relationship, to enhance our relationship with Him. When we don't use it that way, it's the mighty power of like a laser cannon. You aim it in the wrong direction, bad things happen. Particularly in parenting, but in relationships, we cannot ignore the power of music. So rather than be against music or try and shut someone down for music, we need to understand what is at root behind the power of it. Sometimes we get down on the form of music. But music is most importantly a matter of the heart. In the prophets, we read these chilling words where God says, "I hate your feast days and I hate your songs." Well, what songs is He hating? He's hating the very songs that God created from the book of Psalms, because it was a matter of the heart used to manipulate God rather than a matter of the heart you choose to honor God. We've got to be careful in our collective gatherings, in our worship services, public worship services, where we use music to achieve something that's going to bring joy and glory to us rather than it's going to bring honor to God. There's a beauty and a simplicity of music because it has that beautiful potential, that reality to reach parts of us that are transcendent to this earth. God thought music was important enough that when the temple was instituted in the Old Testament, one of the things that was commanded was professional musicians, instrumentalists, singers, songwriters. It's amazing. God made that much of a deal of music. We shouldn't make any less of it. I don't have music playing this morning particularly because I don't want to distract anything from a particular style. I could think of all kinds of music I'd love to be playing right now. But the most important music is the music of your heart. If you listen to blues music, that's all about the heart. And it's powerful, but it pulls us in the wrong direction. If we could see blues as a lament, then we can start to turn it around and see how it could be valuable. Any form, any style. The value is in honoring God and drawing close to Him in relationship, because that's what music is designed to do. There are times when nothing but music will work in terms of being able to expand our hearts, center us, and move us in the right direction, where we do legitimately enter the sense of transcendence that God wants us to talk about. As Paul talks about, there's a peace, there's a transcendence which moves beyond what we can comprehend. But music somehow can reach that. So my thought for this day, this Monday, and I'll talk probably more about it tonight, we'll see, but thought for this Monday morning, this worldview, the music that's playing in your heart, is it music that enhances your love and appreciation of God, or is it music that pulls you away and emphasizes the human qualities that aren't so good? Music is huge. We can't ignore it. May our music turn us to God. Not in form and tradition, not something that's been done for hundreds of years because it's been done, but because it's a reaction to know God, and it enhances our ability to love Him more. And that's the thought for music for this day. Again, really good to be with you. Again, love your feedback. Listen carefully to the music that's in your heart and ask God to make it music that carries you forward to Him, about His beauty and grace and wonder and awe. Have a great day. Bye-bye.